Alright, here we go for opening week of UDL and the Unaware Draft League, going up against Lucinda Race. And what am I going to lead? I kind of waited too long to think about this. I think I am going to lead Screamtail. I think that's what I decided earlier. And roll from there. As you can see, in this league I went with something maybe unorthodox. Probably unorthodox, but I saw the opportunity to do it, so I did it. But I have Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, and Walking Weight. So we have the trio ready to cause havoc. Okay, so leads off with Heatran. That kind of just sucks, I ain't gonna lie. Kinda sucks big time. He could 2-ko me. No, that's just Summon. Let me make sure my calcs are right. I've been doing this a lot lately where my calcs are wrong. And I've got things in them that shouldn't be in there. So I am okay. I'm just going to get up my Stealth Rocks. I have Roar. And depending on what he does next, I may just wish he gets up his rocks. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's big unfort, considering I hadn't teared my Ninetales yet. But I think next I am just gonna wish. And he does just Fire Blast. Does about half. Get a little bit of lefties. So now I'm gonna roar him out. And I'll take my wish with Fire Blast again. And I use Roar just to get a different matchup looking here. Let's see what gets brought out. It is the Suicune. Okay. That is a bit better for me, all things considered. So now I'll be wished up. I can wish again, and if he Calm Minds, I can just Roar. So I'm not too worried about it. I can also see if he's lefties. He's not. So I'm just gonna wish again. Let's see. What does he want to go for? Scald? Just going for a burn? Please no burn. Thank you. So I would like to get my wish off here. Do I want to make him pivot out, or I just want to do a little bit of chip? I think Roaring's still my best play. Goes for Scald. Please no burn. Thank you. We'll get the Roar and Wish and Leftover. Should get us back up to full. So let's see. Out in the Gliscor this time. Takes a little bit. I really don't want him to hazard stack, so I hope he doesn't have spikes. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and click Roar again. Gets his Toxic Orb off. Yeah, I'm just going to click Roar and see what he wanted to go for. Knock off. Okay, he's going to knock off my lefties. Sucks a little bit, but I'm just going to Roar again. I'm trying to see if that Terapagos is boots, to be honest. That's what I've been wanting to see, or maybe get chips on Heatran. We just get more on you, which is fine. We're getting things chipped down, which is nice. I am just going to wish. He's probably going to just go for the Scald and the burn, if I had to imagine. I looked away, so I don't even know what he went for. I don't really want him to know the last move yet, so I'm gonna just... Oh, goes for Air Slash, trying to get flinches. And he gets one. Okay. So I'm just gonna wish again. Keep the healing up. He's gonna miss another Air Slash. That's crazy. That flinch was deserved for missing 2 of them. Okay. Heatran or Tarop, please. Heatran or Tarop. Latias? Okay. Let's see, it takes a little bit. My wish comes true. So I'm just gonna wish again. Just hard withdraw. Oh my god. Hard withdraws, let's see. Into Terra Lumni. Okay, so this is probably Rapid Spin, if I had to guess. So I'm gonna Dazzle just because I wanted to break a shell. Your boots, so you'll get fast, and then I'm just going to roar. So, because I don't want you to have a speed boost. Yeah, you just go for Terra Starstorm. Does about half. We'll roar you out. Preferably Suicune here, if I was picking. Okay, cool. I am going to wish. So his Suicune has Scald, Air Slash, and presumably Ice Beam. Okay, that's to be expected. So Calm Mind, Air Slash, and probably Ice Beam. He's not lefties. I have no idea what item he would be, to be honest. But either way, because he calm-minded, I kind of just have to roar. And he gets to flinch, just fine. But either way, I need to click roar. Gets another flinch. I think I'm gonna go for the wish, actually. Oh, we're speed time. No, we're not speed time. Roar is just a negative priority move. Oh, it gets to flinch again. I gotta go for the roar because I can't risk him going for another Calm Mind. Okay, goes for Scald. That'll put me on the calf. No burn, please. Thank you. Get out of here. I don't know who I'd want to come in. I'm just gonna wish and hope you're not Spikes. If you're Spikes, it's really gonna suck for me. Earthquake? Okay. So now I'm gonna click my own rocks. Again. Earthquake. Almost takes me. I need to click Wish again. And he kinda just wants to keep damage up, I imagine. Yep, Earthquake. I'm gonna finally do a little bit of damage to him. Okay, so I'm not really gaining much, but a little bit. I'm gonna do this one more time and then roar him out. Or just switch into somebody else. I don't really want to switch in on Glasgow, so I'm gonna roar here. Okay, so I mean, overall I gained a little bit of HP from that. Anybody but Tarop would be ideal here. Okay, Grim Snarl. Let's see. I'm just gonna wish. Yep, parting shot. This is probably into Tarop, I imagine. Yep, Terralumai. So I would like to get my Screamtail back to full, honestly. As much as I want to keep my rocks, I think I'm just going to click Roar to go ahead and rapid spin them out to get back to full and then see what we do from there. This is a really annoying start for him, I have to imagine. Okay, Grim comes back out. And he could just click Parting Shot again. I am -1, -1. I think I'm just gonna hard go out into Slitherwing here. That might have been a bad play, actually. Yeah, I didn't even consider. Yep, that was an awful play. So awful. I just didn't even. Just completely blundered that. That was dumb. That was just dumb. Let's see. What do I want to do? So probably go out into Ninetales and get my Terra off. We'll go ahead and get the sun up. I'm gonna get the Terra off, and I gotta go for Terra Blast. That was such a dumb play. I knew. I was like, oh, whatever. But that was just dumb. That was really dumb. I was only thinking about the Dark type move and not the Fairy, which was complete my bad. I knew I should have baton passed here, to be honest. Because yeah, he just goes out into Heatran. That would have been perfect. So the sun is up. I will just... I mean, I gotta click Baton Pass. But into whom is my question? Probably Heatran's my safest, or Walking Wake's my safest into this. So at least get some damage on him. Let's see. Fire Blast. We'll do a little bit. No, I'm just gonna go for Hydro Steam. I'm just gonna click best button. He probably goes into Suicune, but Suicune is chipped down enough to where I think a Hydro Steam in the sun plus Draco Meteor would kill. Borealis. Let's see. Depends on his investment too. How much does this do? Nope, that's Spadef. That is some Spadef investment, if I've ever seen it. I mean, I don't think Suicune could really do anything to me. So I am going to click Draco once. Yeah. Goes for the air slash. So I can come in one more time with Wake right now, or I can save him for later. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Screamtail, because I have Healing Wish on... Ninetales, and I feel like Wake could be pretty useful. So you just go for Air Slash again. I'm going to click Wish. Withdraws, maybe right into Tarop, which it sucks that I lost Slitherwing because this was exactly when I would want to go into Tarop. Okay. So you are kind of putting me in a position. How many turns of Sun left are there? 2? See, I think I have to go into Bolt and try to get some damage. He could have Earth Power, and if he does, it's just gonna suck. But he's only clicked Fire Blast. And Stealth Rock. I don't know what else he would have. Okay, and the Wish gets me back to full. I am going to click... I mean, I'm just going to click Draco Meteor, because I think he's going to go into Gliscor here. If he goes into Grimmsnarl, bro just got me. Night Sky. Goes into Gliscor, okay. Come on, connect this, let's go. Okay, we get Gliscor, that's huge. That's huge for Bolt. Bolt is looking so much better now that Gliscor's gone. Okay, Harsh Sunlight does fade. And we are -2 special attack, so we are real down bad. I kind of want to see if I'm faster or slower. I'm faster. So we get a little bit of chip. I mean, I would imagine that this is an Earth Power if he has it. I think I'm gonna... I mean, if I go into Screamtail now... It's bad. I could just set up the Sun. See, I'm at 231. Suikin's low. I think this is... If I can get off a Healing Wish, I like this. Just gonna depend on what you go for. Earth Power, come on, just don't kill. Okay. So now I'm gonna click Healing Wish. And I gotta go out into my Walking Wake, I believe. Because I believe at this point, Booster Speed Walking Wade is looking... Walking Wade. I mean, outside of Grimmsnarl, I guess. Either way, I gotta get my Walking Wake back up. I gotta start threatening things. He can sack his Suicune right here if he wants. Either way, I just click Hydro Steam. Okay, it does withdraw. I'm imagining this is sacking Suicune and then maybe going into Grim. No, just straight into Lottie. I mean, I would have to imagine you're scarfed if you did that. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. But like, you have to be scarfed if you've done that. Or you just missed the booster speed, because otherwise that was just a free sack of Lottie, or maybe you thought you didn't need it. Let's see. Draco? Yeah. I'm just gonna click Wish. Okay, so if you, hold on. So if you weren't scarfed, you weren't, you actually just debated Scarf like that? That's crazy. I mean, I just got a quick Roar. Weather Ball. Dang, so I was in such a good position for the game right there. I really was. How many turns of sun left are there? 2. Oh, it sucks, man. I'm gonna get the rocks back up. Use Dragon Pulse trying to get the switch in. Okay. So I think I know your full moveset now. Yep. A Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, Fire Blast. And this is the last turn of Sun. I'm just gonna click Roar. Okay. I should have wished. I should have wished. Yeah, that took out my Scream Tail. Out into Grim. Yeah, no one's gonna be able to be wished on now. I'm just gonna click Dazzling Gleam. Let's see, you have a Citrus. You go Spirit Break. Okay, Scream Tail's gonna go down. Rocks are up. I have seen Parting Shot and Spirit Break. And I don't know what else you have. Don't know quite how invested you are. It seemed specially invested. Either way, I think my answer has to be gouging. So I'm gonna take rocks because that's unfortunate, but trying to see from this point, like, I think a setup wind is how I'm gonna have to do it. So if he just, like, if he has Thunderwave, he just gets me. Oh, Reflect. Okay, so he's probably Light Screen. Parting Shot? I mean, he can just Parting Shot out. I mean, at least I'll have speed, but yeah, okay. So he's gonna Parting Shot out. I'll be at +1, +2, and he'll have a Reflect up. into Microwave. I mean, I have Earthquake, so I should still kill with Earthquake from this range. He is... I think that was Boots. Or no, he took damage. Yeah, I gotta click Earthquake here. No, he's Shucka, man! Got me with the Shucka. Dragon Pulse. Won't kill, but it'll get me really low. Let's see. He's got 2 turns of Reflect left. Kinda need to stall both out, sadly, but I'm not gonna be able to. I guess if I had D-danced that turn, I would have been in a way better spot, and I thought about it, I really did. Let's see. Probably just has to go out into Tarot here. Yep. I'll at least get to get some chip on him. Power Gem. It should kill me. Yeah. So he's Terra Starstorm, Rapid Spin, Power Gem. Reflect is gone. Between Wake and Bolt, I just don't think I can kill Latias now, is the problem. Let's see. Yeah, throwing the Slitherwing away is what kind of killed me in this one. I've got to just go for Hydro Steam because I don't want him to just switch into Grimmsnarl. And yeah, that's just too little. Yeah, and he'll take me out here. And then I'm not going to be able to do enough with Raging Bolt, unfortunately. So we'll get the Tarot, but then Latias just has to hit a Draco, and then it forces me to Draco, and then I can't beat Grimmsnarl. Well, maybe. Actually, it's gonna come down to this Draco. If he hits the Draco, he wins. If he doesn't, I think I could, actually. Let's see, can we get a Draco miss? Nope, hits the Draco. That's gonna be GG's. Well, that sucked. I'm really disappointed that I misplayed that so hard, because Slitherwing was so good into his team, and I literally threw it away. I basically played a 5v6, which sucks, but that was still a really good game. GG's to my opponent, and we'll try to bounce back better next week. Peace.